Sup shitters, my name is Logan aka Spiderhands and welcome to SP Reviews, where today we're going to be checking out a track by an artist named 4Sayken titled Legends featuring Young Swif. Switch over to here, we've got a Facebook video. I don't get too many of these often. Just before we start, I'm not super knowledgeable about how music videos are made, so I probably won't be commenting on any of the sort of cinematography or any of the editing decisions. This review is going to mostly be about the music itself. Okay, so just before we get into it. It says here, directed by Ryan Lovins, aka T13 of PhD, the latest music video from the Mac and Hose album, available at forsakenbandcamp.com. So if you want to go check out the album after this, you're obviously more than welcome to do so. We're going to watch this video from start to finish, and we are going to hear what we think.
Going harder than the mother sucker, stay in your lane. Rapping over a decade, no forsaken, don't blame. You came to bring that fire, see me spraying propane. Don't be giving respect that I never.
Cool. Just before we get into it, I love how instantaneous you just get right into the crux of it. Really nice, cleanly recorded vocals. Nice melody to it. Works well with the kind of arpeggios happening on that piano line. A little bit of harmony going on with the double takes on that sort of like clean track. It's really dope. This guy's ridiculous. He's really talented. The delivery of his of each syllable is very clean. You know, the pace doesn't put you off the message of the track. It's really sick. And just if we listen to the instrumentation, it's crazy as well. Like how minimalist the production behind it is. Like you've got that kind of 808 that's coming in. You got some kind of like builds in the sides of the headphones. Pay careful attention to stereo panning. Great attention to sort of dynamics within the track. The production is pretty on point as well. When the only time I'm gonna sleep is death. See, I obviously can't do it as quickly as he can. Like, again, the delivery is pretty polished. You know, you can tell he really cares about what he's doing in regards to his rapping and his sort of overall sort of demeanor as a vocalist and the message he wants to send.
Me and my team about to get it, this I know. When I'm gone, I'll be forever known. On this road, we're bringing heat with every show. And when I'm gone, I'll be a legend, oh. And even if we never get to see the goal, I know the heart of me will never fall.
This sort of the harmony, the sort of pad-like effect of those vocals and the dubs and everything like that, and how it's kind of like sort of like kind of quietening a little bit on the low end just to sort of make it seem a bit bigger. I like the amount of space that's within this part of the song. I would have to honestly say this is one of the most professional productions I've heard recently. Like this is, as a single, this is really promising because I haven't listened to 4Sayken before. It's a great first impression.
I just wanna be remembered when I'm gone. When I'm gone, I'll be about my.
Cool. I'm sorry to interrupt. I'm assuming this is Young Swif coming in potentially, or this could. I'm not sure who Forsaken is and who Young Swif is. I'll check that out at the end. But yeah, just again, like the message there of like saying, you know, I just want to do the best I can with this. I just want to sort of make a mark, even if we don't make a lot of money from this. I just want to sort of do something that really matters. Is a fantastic message, and I think that Forsaken is accomplishing this. Yeah, I dig it. Both of these rappers are fairly competent. This is a little bit less melodic than the first rapper we had on board, but kind of more sort of straight kind of hip hop rapping, kind of like definitely more sort of a percussive vibe to it.
about this cash till I'm pesos rich. Till they pay me in dollars, don't pay me in pounds. Till they pay me in pesos, bitch. Better have my money like Riri. Or somebody might see me pull up off rat and get ugly. Still riding with Bleak in the front seat. Still ride for the team seat. Ain't shit changed and I ain't switched lanes. But the ride I'm in comfy. Like this thing I'm in Euro. Zigzag in the country, they think I'm in Zorro.
Young Swif born with a lyrical gift, you can't resist when I spit lit bars like this. I'm so lit that I put lit in legit. Yeah, I'm the shit, and your haters can't tell me shit. Man, I fit the earth.
I like this. I'm not sure who is who now because we've had 3 different vocalists now. I'm assuming they're like a rap group or something like that.
Just fuck with this beat and just kill it. I watch how I murder it. Swearing my bars so lit every time I spit. I fire these beats like I'm burning it. I'm the best regardless, never be not smarter. Haters I demolish. All they talk is garbage. Try me and I promise school you.
This triplet groove. This is something I've been reasonably familiar with when I've been rapping, so reviewing hip hop and rap artists. I like this. I like how you have that kind of like quarter note kind of accent on like the percussion, and you know the piano kind of remains sort of like that main sort of musical theme remains in the background. It's like simple, but again it is just so effective.
Like it's college, I'm just being honest. Thought that I was finished, I'm just getting started. Now you're paying homage. Got you like you solid, cause you know that I'm just.
Me and my team about to get it, this I know.
Yeah, no, I get the impression that like that me and the team are about to get at this. I know, like I think they will. Like everyone here, all 3 rappers, along with sort of the clean singing and all that, and the chorus lines. Yeah, it's catchy. It's catchy. You could tell they spent time in the studio getting their best takes put forward, and again, like it was really cool. They managed to get 3 sort of like different sort of textures and to kind of put them together within this track and for them to all match without needing to do a huge amount of crazy kind of mix-ups with like the different verse sections or anything like that. It's dope. It's really sick.
When I'm gonna be forever known. On this road we're bringing heat with every show. And when I'm gonna be let know.
Yeah, exactly. The main message from what I get from this is from all 3 is like, you know, while they're sort of trying to be true to themselves in their art form, and they're trying to sort of be professional musicians, it's not like fake or inauthentic. They're trying to be the real deal. You know what I mean? Well, they are the real deal. And so they're saying, you know, like, don't discount me. Seriously, we're going to go places with this. We're going to become legends someday. I think that sort of inspirational kind of message is something that a lot of people can get behind and sort of vibe to. I think this is a very good idea for a single.
And even if we never get to see the dough, I know the heart of me will never fall.
Cool. I'm liking the way that we do have that melody repeated between both sides of the chorus. I think that repetition is very important. It helps to get stuck in your head. I'm loving how subtle those kind of like trappish kind of the hi-hats are.
I just wanna be remembered when I'm gone. When I'm gonna be a legend now.
Yeah, incredibly. It's actually stunning. There's like, I don't know if it's weird to say this, that the chorus, especially when you get into the higher range with the chorus vocals, the singing is actually kind of beautiful. There's a lovely texture to it. It contrasts well with most of the rapping bits in the verses. I'm really glad that they EQ'd that 808 properly. Cool. Mac and Hose, volume. Was that, sorry? I'll go back a little bit. Man, I'm not used to using Facebook for like video watching. Mac and Hose, volume 1. Oh, so they're gonna release more. That's fun. I think that like for an overall message, this is a good single. I'm assuming that it will kind of sort of showcase most of the themes throughout this album, discussing maybe that sort of like where they started with rapping, their journey to become who they are today. Because you can tell just by the amount of how cleanly the words came through on each line with the vast majority of the time that each member of this, each performer in this sort of collaboration, this group has been rapping for quite a while, and it's something that they're all quite passionate about. Again, as I mentioned with the overall message of the song, I can believe that they'll get there because each of them does sound like they genuinely care about what they're doing. You know, to get, especially with the amount of competition in the hip hop and rap sector nowadays, you have to have that point of difference of like, I don't know, it has to be an art form to what you do. It can't just be, oh man, I'm just going to rap something and maybe I'll get some money and maybe people pay me like 2K for a feature. No. You've got to kind of do what 4Sayken have done with like Mac and Hose, dedicate like years to it and really just smash it out. I'm impressed with this. I look forward to what 4Sayken do in future. I'm really impressed with it done. I will say about the music video, it was edited incredibly well and very competent. I think it kind of the story of people continuing to move forward like legends, kind of like making their way through the world, kind of building themselves up into the people they are today as strong and individual musicians who are ready to make their put their best foot forward in the world. And again, I look forward to what happens in the future. But that effectively is my review of 4Sayken Legends by 4Sayken featuring Young Swif. Hopefully you enjoyed the music. Please do go check out their Facebook and various social medias. I'm assuming that this is obviously available at Bandcamp. I'm assuming they'll probably be distributed through like Spotify and all that kind of stuff as well at some point. And thanks for watching this review. Please do stay cool and stay safe. Remember to support your local musicians and artists at this point in time, as they need the help more than ever with all the crazy stuff going on in the world. Catch you next review. Spider hands up.